Excellent, on merit.
90, 108.
You've got your super challenge questions as well.
Excellent. Positive behaviour, write it down.
The perimeter on the outside.
Thank you.
Sadly, tutor time in secondary school can sometimes be an unproductive period in the weekly timetable. At Merchants Academy in Bristol, teachers like Caroline Milkins use a learner profile passport developed at the school as an opportunity to get their mixed-age tutor groups to reflect on what kinds of learner they are.
Inquirers are people who ask questions and are curious about the world.
A risk taker is a person who is not fearful of uncertainty.
Open-minded is like taking other people's views on board.
Reflective thinkers are able to evaluate their experiences.
A creative thinker is someone who generates and explores new ideas.
A communicator is someone that understands and expresses their ideas confidently and clearly.
The learner profile is a document that allows students to reflect on their learning, both in and out of the classroom. It's made up of 6 competencies, which are the kind of student that we want our students to be. It's the link between Year 7 to 6th form when they go into 6th form to do the International Baccalaureate. And the idea is that when they get to the 6th form, they should be all of those things in one, which allows them to be independent learners. Okay, on these sheets here, I would like you to look at them, read the definition and decide what kind of a learner makes that person.
I'm curious and ask questions.
Open-minded?
No.
Yeah, because you're like thinking, aren't you?
I'm able to review and evaluate recent experiences with the aim of improving future experiences. What do you think that might be? Reflective. I think that's reflective. Okay, let's just see if you can now identify scenarios that will allow you to put these under certain headings.
I was really worried because I had to do a presentation to the governors about working together a day. My tutor said it would be good for me to do it.
And we have a vertical tutoring system, so we have students from Year 11 down to Year 7. And it's always good that they can actually share their experiences and the things that they've learned through different year groups and through different lessons.
It draws everyone into one subject instead of one person talk about one thing and then another person talk about another. You all talk about one thing and then you compare what you are. Like someone over the other side might be a communicator whereas you might be a risk taker. Drags you together and connects you.
The passport is a series of headings, and under each of those headings is a statement or a question whereby students are asked if they've done something specifically. So, for example, have they helped a friend who they didn't particularly know very well? Have they introduced themselves to somebody who they hadn't met before?
Well, I went on Germany with the club and did a sports week and did new things, so I thought it'd be under risk taking because you're taking new risks, and I put I completed a windsurfing challenge, which something I wouldn't do when I'm at home, and we had to sleep in tents and stuff and have not normal food we normally have back home, so it was taking new risks.
I can identify some positive ways which I have changed since the beginning of the year. I have moved up in classes and I have higher grades.
The passport is a fantastic tool for students to think about where they're headed and to think about opportunities that might arise for them.
I think it's good because if you read it, then if you're writing open-minded and you put no for answer, you're well, maybe I should try new things, or maybe I should do different things, and maybe I should take a risk one time.
Often tutor time can be a bit of downtime for students. However, this allows them and encourages them to be more focused, and the session is much more rigorous, which is always beneficial.
Thank you.